Coach Mike Bayer. He's going to join us. He's a life coach, a New York Times bestselling author, and host of the podcast, Always Evolving with Coach Mike Bayer. He's written a new book. It's called One Decision, The First Step to a Better Life. Coach Mike, thanks for joining us. You spend a lot of your time helping people actually get unstuck, and you hear what Brooke is going through. What do you think?
Well, I think with Brooke, she had everything wrapped up into this period of time. She was kind of like Carrie Bradshaw from Sex and the City, but for event planning. So she thought she was going to find love. She thought she was going to make money. She thought New York was going to be the spot for the rest of her life, and she just got smacked down. And so for a lot of people during this period of time, they're getting smacked down. And when that happens, we either go into flight, freeze, appease, or we just basically don't know what to do. And right now, she's, as she said, in that frozen spot.
What exactly is it that gets people stuck to begin with?
Well, people get stuck when things don't go according as planned. And they almost just don't pivot or reinvent or figure out a way to get out of their current situation. So the more that somebody feels stuck, the more that they just start not doing what's in their best interest. And that's what Brooke's doing right now.
And Brooke, let me ask you a question. Like, when you reach out to friends or loved ones, what do they say to you?
You know, everyone's in a different situation. I have a lot of friends that are small business owners also, and they're struggling. And so that gets depressing. And then you get into just making each other depressed.
Right,
and
sure.
You talk to family, and they all want you to come home and just, you know, let's just hang out for a while. And so, you know, I've always been a strong individual person, and I have to figure this out somewhat on my own, but it's kind of feel like that my network is not necessarily there that can help me build that next step.
Sure. And Coach Mike, I mean, you can relate to what she's going through on some level as well, right?
I think everyone can relate to COVID affecting their life in different ways where they felt lost and confused. But really for Brooke, and I look, it's tragic what's happened. And I think for a lot of people, they've spent so many years building their craft. And unfortunately, Brooke's in a career, like a lot of people, that literally she can't legally do right now. And that causes someone to feel more stuck. But we have to turn excuses into solutions because there's always a story. There's always a story that we tell ourselves, and we have to create a new story for Brooke.